Okay, stage 6, lesson 92. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning, Isabel.
Okay, let's start. Appear.
Appear.
Disappear.
Disappear.
Appearance.
Appearance.
Get to know.
Get to know.
Look at this. What's my hand doing?
Your hand is appearing and disappearing under the table.
Okay. Does it appear to you that people in the world are becoming happier or less happy?
It appears to me that people in the world are becoming less happy.
Why?
Because life is very difficult.
Okay. Do you judge people by their appearance, or do you wait until you get to know them well?
I judge people by their appearance.
Everybody does. Which way of judging do you think is fairer?
I think judging by getting to know them well is fairer.
True, right? Yes. Double.
Double.
In cold countries, we sometimes find double glass in windows in houses. Why is this?
This is to help keep the house warm.
Yes. How wide is a double bed?
A double bed is about double the width of a bed for one person, about 4 feet 6 inches.
Like that?
Like this.
Okay, very good. When people are playing cards, what does the expression double or nothing mean?
When people are playing cards, double or nothing usually means that someone has lost a lot of money and so has decided to play one more game of double or nothing. If he loses, he doubles what he has already lost or owes. If he wins, he gets back all that he has already lost or owes.
Okay, very good. Now, would you play double or nothing if you were in that situation?
I'd play double or nothing.
That's my girl. Okay, trouble.
Trouble.
Look up.
Look up.
Take the trouble.
Take the trouble.
Dictionary.
Dictionary.
Modern.
Modern.
Okay. Is your life full of troubles?
Yes, my life's full of troubles.
What kind of troubles?
Money troubles.
Okay, now, when you get into trouble, do you sometimes tell lies in order to get yourself out of trouble? Does he understand?
Yes, when I get into trouble, I sometimes tell lies in order to get myself out of trouble.
Okay. What kind of troubles do you usually get into, Kate?
The kind of troubles I usually get into are my personal business.
Do you want to share? Okay. Now, when you are reading a book in your own language, and you see a word that you don't know the meaning of, do you take the trouble to look it up in a dictionary, or do you just keep on reading?
No, when I'm reading, I don't take the trouble to look it up in the dictionary. I learn the meaning from the context.
That's very good. Now, do dreams trouble you at night?
No, my dreams don't trouble me at night.
Only good dreams?
They're very pleasant.
Okay. Like, what kind of dreams?
Romantic dreams.
Oh, that's nice. What do you think is the trouble with modern life?
I think the trouble with modern life is that people are generally overworked and underpaid.
Okay. Now, very good. Change of spelling with comparison of adjectives. Okay. Final.
Final.
Okay. Now, when an adjective ends in a single consonant preceded by a single vowel, like in final, al, the consonant is doubled when we form the comparative and superlative. For example, big, bigger than, the biggest, okay? Get double G. When do we double the final consonant of an adjective in forming its comparative and superlative?
We double the final consonant when it ends in a single consonant preceded by a single vowel.
Very good. Now give me an example, please.
Thin, thinner than, the thinnest, etc.
Very good. Now, when an adjective ends in a consonant plus y, the y is changed to I. For example, happy, happier than, the happiest. Okay? What happens when an adjective ends in a consonant plus y?
When an adjective ends in a consonant plus y, the y is changed to I.
Okay, give me an example, please.
Lucky, luckier than, the luckiest.
Very good. Delay.
Delay.
Though.
Though.
When you have something unpleasant to do you delay doing it, or do you do it at once without delay?
When I have something unpleasant to do, I usually do it at once without delay.
Okay, now which is better though, to delay or to do things at once without delay?
It's usually better to do things at once.
Yes. Now, when a pupil is late for lesson, imagine that. What kind of things have usually delayed him or her?
When a pupil is late for a lesson, which is very common, the kind of things that have usually delayed him are traffic, or meetings, or phone calls, or general laziness.
Okay. Across.
Across.
Come across.
Come across.
Forest.
Forest.
Lion.
Lion.
Okay, lion.
Lion.
Okay. What must you do before you walk across the road?
I must look both ways before I cross the road.
Very good. What can you see across the street from this window?
I can see some shops across the street from this window.
Very good. Now, if you can't get across a river by bridge, how must you get across?
If I can't get across a river by bridge, I must get across by boat or by swimming across.
Like the English Channel?
Yes, like the English Channel.
Good girl. Now, if you were walking in a forest and suddenly came across a lion, imagine that, what would you do?
If I were walking in a forest and suddenly came across a lion, I'd probably run up a tree. Although it might be better to stand perfectly still.
Yes, because running up a tree, lions can do the same.
Oh.
Yes, they're cats, honey. Buy.
Bye.
Work.
Work.
Tell.
Tell.
Okay. Do the trains in this country work by electricity?
No, the trains in this country don't work by electricity.
Very good. Do they have trains here in Bogota?
Yes, there is one train.
Really?
Yes, there's one train. It runs on Sundays.
Ah, that's nice. Now, do you think it's possible to tell a person's character just by looking at his face or her face?
Yes, I think it's possible to tell a person's character just by looking at their face.
What does my face tell you about my character?
Secrets.
Words. Words. Which are some of the biggest words in your country, and which towns are they to be found? And in which towns?
Some of the biggest works in this country are Botero sculptures, and they are to be found in every major city.
Okay, that's nice. If I took out the works of a watch, all in little pieces, would you be able to put pieces back again?
No, if you took out the works of a watch all in little pieces, I wouldn't be able to put the pieces back again.
Okay. Defend.
Defend.
You just learned the 1,480 words.
Oh my god!
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Now, if someone says things about you which are not true, do you think it's better to defend yourself or to keep quiet?
If someone says things about me which are not true, I think it's better to defend myself.
Why?
Why? Because the things aren't true.
Okay.
It's not fair.
That is very true. End of lesson 92. But are you giving us